Hello, thank you for viewing Accounting Inventory by GatorGrades. Accounting Inventory. Inventory includes the materials and products a business has on hand, such as the raw materials for production and the finished products that are ready to sell by the business. What is inventory? The products that a business has that are ready to sell and the materials to make them are inventory. But what is the difference between inventory and supplies? Inventory includes the completed products and the materials to make the products that the business sells, while supplies are items that help in a daily business function, but are not finished products offered for sale. Let's consider what's inside these two boxes. Teapots and teacups. Are they more likely to be inventory or supplies? These are inventory because while it may be nice to enjoy a cup of tea while working, multiple teapots and teacups are more likely to be the products sold by the business rather than supplies that assist with daily functions. Inside this next box is one ream of printer paper and 5 pens. Are these inventory or supplies? Since a ream of printer paper and a few pens are standard items used when conducting business, and in this way, this would be a box of likely supplies. Here on the left, we have an adorable penguin who says, "I'm inventory. All my bits and pieces become part of the finished product." And on the right, his friend also shared a greeting. "I'm supplies. All my bits and pieces help the employees and business operate." When considering if an item would be accounted for in the inventory account or the supplies account, ask yourself, would these bits and pieces in Penguin's toolbox that become part of the finished product? If so, they are inventory. But if the bits and pieces are not part of the finished product and just help the business operations, they are office supplies. Can this idea be applied to your daily life? Yes. Think about the items you use to do schoolwork. These are school supplies because you do not plan to sell them and they assist with your schoolwork tasks. As we explore inventory, let's consider an example of inventory at a bakery. Inventory at a bakery includes the items that support the business operations and the items and ingredients that are involved in the baking process. Items on hand at the bakery that are ingredients for baking may include eggs, milk, flour, and sprinkles. A favorite of the baker, rainbow sprinkles. Hey, that reminds me. Interesting note. Did you know that sprinkles are not only delicious, they are also known by different names? In England, when customers would like sprinkles, they order hundreds and thousands. In the northeast of the USA, a customer may ask for jimmies on their ice cream. A specific group of items within the inventory category is raw materials. The raw materials account reflects the dollar value of the materials, parts, and pieces that are not yet part of the work in progress production or the finished product is included in the raw material inventory total. Raw materials can include steel, coal, corn, crude oil, honey, grains, wood, and minerals. As we look at these items that may be included in a business raw materials list, what conclusion can you make about raw materials? What do the items in the list have in common? Did you notice that each of these items are in their natural state without any changes yet made? Raw materials are in their natural state. The list of raw materials that we discussed a moment ago includes steel, coal, corn, crude oil, honey, fuel, grains, wood, and minerals. Raw materials that may be used in production are around you each day. Look around your space right now. Did you see any raw materials today? Yes, Polly. Did you have an answer? Yes, I do. I can answer that question. I try to use as few chemicals as possible. Thank you, Polly. Tell us more. Today I used honey in my tea, and corn is my favorite food. So, honey on my cornflakes in the morning, corn chips dipped in honey at lunch, and honey for my corn on the cob for dinner. Now that I think about it, maybe my favorite food is honey. Thank you, Polly. It does sound like honey is a favorite food. Thank you for sharing with us your mention of corn and honey. Accounting uses a series of accounts to organize how money was spent, to list the items of value at a business, and to keep record of the money the business is obligated to pay. When raw materials are purchased by the business, they are not yet changed. The dollar value of raw materials purchased is reflected in the raw materials inventory account. When the raw materials enter production to become part of a finished product, the dollar value moves from the raw materials inventory account to the work in progress inventory account. When the product manufacturing is complete, the raw materials are now accounted for in an inventory for sale account. Thinking about raw materials, is the plank of wood a raw material or a finished product? A plank of wood can be both, depending on its stage in the manufacturing process. It is a finished product when it is cut, sanded, dried piece of lumber ready for sale or further use. But it could also be a raw material that is not yet finalized for more complex products like furniture or barrels. Finished products. A finished product is the 100% complete result of a manufacturing process that is ready for sale to consumers. A finished product has completed all stages of production, including assembly, quality control, and packaging, to become a finished product in the business inventory, ready to use or sell. Before a product that is in production becomes a finished product, there is a quality control process that begins. Quality control, also known as QC, involves the inspection of products before they are ready to sell to a customer that helps us to ensure the customer receives a quality product. Possible outcomes of quality control manufacturing process include improved product quality, product reliability, reduced production costs, increased customer satisfaction, a positive brand reputation. A product does not pass the quality control process can lead to the product recalls, safety hazards, increased lawsuit risk, and a negative impact on the business brand name. A business maintains records of their inventory for a number of useful reasons. The benefits of inventory management include data for possible tax savings, monitoring usage patterns to help make purchase decisions, to detect waste or theft, to monitor costs, to have an accurate data for future budgeting. Which of these reasons for inventory management is the most important? The answer for your business will often depend on the type of product being sold and the overall business goals. In a business, the stockroom, warehouse, or storage facility are together often referred to as the warehouse, where materials and inventory are stored. To help locate and track items in a warehouse, a business often uses a barcode or a QR system to maintain a computer record of product stock and materials on hand. A barcode scan is a part of the inventory management system method to encode product information for easy entry into a computer. Barcode technology can be more accurate and efficient than a manual process where information is entered by hand into a computer or written by hand on paper. What are the benefits of a barcode technology? Barcode technology is an efficient, accurate, and fast method to enter information into a computer. What is our takeaway? A QR code can be scanned by smartphones and devices to help automate tasks within a business. Let's review a few terms before you go. What is inventory? Inventory includes the products to sell and the materials to produce them. Supplies. Supplies are items purchased by a company that help the business operate. Raw materials. Raw materials are used to make a finished product that will be offered for sale. Finished products. Finished products are 100% finished items that are ready for sale. QR code. An efficient, accurate, fast way to scan items for information. Thank you for learning with GatorGrades. To see more videos developed for teen learning, please like and subscribe. I hope to learn with you again real soon.